Karibuni tena to the Wababaz show. Kama kawa, kama dawa. This is the only safe space for men, where men are allowed to be, weak, vulnerable, and honest. We are coming to you live at Nkang Village Park along Magadi Road in Kiserian. Before we took a break, we asked you, what is the status of marriage now? Is trust part of it? That's the question we asked before we took a break. And as we come back, I'd like to ask you, are men losing financial trust in marriage? Do you think?
Financial trust, as in trusting their women with money?
Yeah.
I don't think so. Would you marry a woman you don't trust? At least, financially. Would you marry someone you don't trust? I think it's possible that not 100%, but there definitely has to be some degree of, which is a degree of more than 50%, of trust for even a marriage to exist. I don't think there can be a marriage when there's no trust involved, or whatever you have is not a working marriage, if you would like to call it a marriage.
Mzai, kama mwanaume mimi na believing trust inakuanga, ukidate them, trust inazanga ikiwa battery full. 100%.
Then inashuka.
Alafu inaenda ikifanya nini? Ikishuka. So ukifika point yenye unasema ni aje, I don't trust this woman financially, you are coming from somewhere.
Come from somewhere, yes, but nikiangalia pia, financial were the last on the list. Because this woman umemwacha na watoto wako. So from trust financially, trust the woman with your kids.
But unajua mmelive pamoja, umeishi pamoja, venye tu nimeanza nikikushow, kuna venye trust inazanga battery ikiwa full 100%. Unaona, hiyo ni time yenye mmeanza, na venye alisema kuna time nyingine unaweza jipata kwa marriage, umsali alikufichia white.
Yeah.
Huyu jamaa alikufichia white. You thought this was the kind of person that I was getting into a relationship with. And then after some time una realize, guy, no, this is not what I signed for. But at the end of the day, na feeling kitu na happening more na women, they tend to stay put because of the children. Mimi najua mwanaume akishachoka na wewe, by the way ata pretend. By the way ata pretend. Atakufrustrate
and they'll teach
baka wewe uende. Atakufrustrate akishachoka na ajuangi ku pretend.
Yeah.
That's the problem with men. But for women
women can pretend.
Yeah, women can pretend. So given that scenario, do you think men wame lose financial trust in women in a relationship?
Some men wame lose, eh?
Wewe kama nani?
He's only
mimi unajua siko married, siko sina ukiniambia kama nani na kwa ngumu.
Si ndio?
Hey, mimi nawaambia Ileene kuna bahati because Ileene is the one who came with this concept. Last even nilikuwa nilimwacha kitambo. Because a lady any tunaongea juu ya marriage hizi tusaidia.
Wewe unatusaidia?
Mimi naweza wasaidia na research.
Jamani pale ameoa kitambo.
Mimi naambia hizi ni opinions. Hata usiata wewe.
Mimi ningetoa opinion hiyo, lakini sasa siko hapo kwa hiyo group, lakini financially I think just the way wewe patiana hati yako yote pia, you don't need to show your woman the whole of your finances. That's what I believe.
But you think she needs to show you
No, mimi ndio kaina do yake, cause do yake isaidii sana. Cause you're supposed to be higher. But mimi wale watu na believe, if I want to buy you a car, I will not ask you your opinion.
Oh really?
Ni pesa yangu. Wewe amkia asubuhi upatane hapo na gari online. Cause a woman nilikwambia, ukiambia woman una 5 million, she look for 454 million and 50,000.
4.999.
Things to do with that for 5 million. So me have been taught. Gari, okay, madhe mchelewa nini sawa. Kesho napata na gari hapo. Kwa tukimuuliza gari gani unataka, atakwambia G-Wagon, nitaweza kununua G-Wagon.
Hawezi kununua G-Wagon.
Budget ya nini? Wewe ukibuy your gift, what choose gift?
Tunabayanga mtu gift unapenda. Kwani unabayanga random gift?
Hata zile wedding usemanga ati go and buy gift in this supermarket and this the list. Hawapatagi kitu.
Na unajua
ile plastic zangu, my plastic cups nikitaka.
Unajua kwa nini walikuja hivyo? Unajua kwa nini walisema kitu kama hiyo? Ni watu kama hawa. Ni watu kama hawa kina Ileene, watu wenye wanaingia wanakurapia plastic cups kwa box na ndio wana dance kushinda kila mtu akileta present.
Kukula kwanza. Kukula.
Ndio
wanakula sahani tatu.
Nani huyo mimi?
Uluya sahani tatu.
Sasa kula ugali.
Haya.
Kasirika kila mtu kula ugali.
Tuendelee. Next time please producer, we need to tukileta guest. Tuangalie huyu guest kama ni Mluya, sema no because sasa Waluya wamekataa kuelewana hapa hivi. Tukiendelea. Are women protecting children more than husband and why?
Definitely.
Why?
Because unajua mtoto wewe ndio you have the responsibility to this. Okay, of course both parents do. Mwanaume mzima atajitegemea.
Nishaona reaction pale. Hold it.
Mwanaume mzima anaweza jitegemea. Mtoto mdogo anafaa kutegemea na anafaa kutegemea wazazi.
Sasa niambie nauliza.
Of course as a mother you put the interest of your child first.
Hata mimi nakubaliana nawe 100%.
Even you need to protect the child more than the wife.
The wife.
Yes.
That's why kwa maternity nikiuliza, do I save the mother or the kid? Save the kid.
Bullshit. Do you now see why women would rather leave more of their assets with their, they'd rather put the next of kin as their parents or their siblings or something? Because akiulizwa tuna save nani hapa? Unaona kama atasema save mtoto kwanza. Si mama atapata mimba nyingine.
This is the problem. Save the wife or the kid. Leave the mother to die, save the kid. Pressure, tension.
Did you people ever love this person you gave a child?
Let us give life to a new thing.
Sasa ukufe. You're being extremely selfish because you are telling me nataka kutumia huyu mwanamke tu kama nyumba ya kubeba mtoto because you're telling me you got a woman you don't love pregnant so that you'd rather have her die.
No, not have her die. Not have her die.
When it comes down to it,
mimi nimekubaliana naye 100%. Let's save the kid. And the mother go.
Hata kama ungeulizwa, you protect your blood.
Yeah.
Hawezi protect mtu.
Your wife is not your wife.
She's not your blood.
At any time. Hata kabla shingo ijifungue,
observe, that's how men truly feel about women. Wamesema wenyewe. They'd rather use you as child-birthing machines.
No.
Yes.
Calm down. It's getting worse. Kunywa sparkling water.
Because you're telling me you've impregnated someone, her life is on the line, and you would say, acha tu aende.
You've been given options. No, you've been given options. You've been given options. No, huyu dem akuelekea kwa line.
The most iko kwa line because she got pregnant for you, bro.
Yeye mwenyewe amesemaje hapa?
Because she got pregnant for you.
But not your husband.
But we were not talking about a life and death situation. We were not talking about a life and death situation. We were not talking about a situation of life and death. Why can't somebody's life on the line and then you say that just go?
Okay, let me ask you.
That's very selfish.
Okay.
That's very selfish.
Okay.
You can't take the blood from the mother to the fridge in case the kid needs. Let the mother go.
So a question. If a woman earns more than the man, does that change how she views her inheritance?
Yes. When a woman earns more than you, the madharau anakuonyesha ni more.
Are you a woman? Like you guys get
maybe I don't get from experience. You cannot shush him. Because
a woman's money is insignificant.
I don't get from experience. So
it doesn't matter. I can shush him because a woman's money is mostly insignificant. He's the one who's gonna provide 100 and 1,000%. Sindio? Sasa mbona anaongea ni kama ati he's ever been a woman until you have more money as a woman you're going to disrespect the man. Nani alimwambia?
If a woman has more money than you, mimi nimekuambia akifanya mboga mara mbili hivi asikuona nyama.
Nyinyi mnapatanga pesa with mnaacha the person you started with from nothing and you realize okay now I have better type. Usi type yangu. Nilimvumilia, nilimwoa tu.
Sasa niulize swali moja. Kama hiyo unaongea.
Wewe unakuwa na side
no, I ask one question. Na hiyo swali yangu ni proper.
Wewe. Endelea
swali moja. Na ni proper. Wewe ni dem. Si ndio? Na huyu ni jamaa. Muongea hapo ukipata do. Most of the women atasema huyu jamaa amecheat.
Anasema kweli na kizia kwa
relationship aende. Jamaa amefanya nini? Only a physical thing. Unatoka kwa relationship unda kwa side chick wa married man. Most of the women wanatoka kwa relationship unda kwa side chick wa another married man. Swingekaa tu kwa nyumba, wewe ndio unapatiwa kila kitu.
Mimi naona a common factor. Are you noticing it's married men who are cheating? Women cheat as a married man.
Women
cheat as a married man.
But women too are cheat.
And even you cheated as a married woman.
Amesema vizuri wamepart ways. Amesema amepart ways. Who has she cheated with? A married man. So that's another married man who's also cheated. Like this married man was also cheated. So who's cheating? Married men.
No, you're the one who was cheated.
Who owes the commitment?
But who unatoka kwa hiyo married kwa nini?
No. Yeah, so there's no cheating over there.
So she slept with a married man. So a married man has cheated, true or false?
Why not you?
You've not cheated. You only cheat if you are in a relationship. You're committed to somebody, okay? So that married man is in a marriage. This one was also a married man in a marriage, and he also cheated, right?
Yeah.
So who cheated? Married men.
So I like us saying the direction of this conversation.
Tulifika tete kwa story cheating of married men and we're talking about.
Sino nimeona sasa mnaanza kuingia angle lingine.
Kwa sababu we said women need to die when they're giving birth.
No, the two of you will have to sort this after. Now, I want us to focus more on solutions. I want us to focus more on solutions.
The solution is simple. Save the mother of the kid.
Yes.
No, this is the question.
Let the mother live.
Leave the kid.
Let the kid live 100%.
No.
Take the blood from the mother so that you can save in the fridge.
No, with regards to the topic that we were discussing today.
It's a joke.
No, with regard to what we're discussing. Do you think couples should write wills together?
No.
Why? You write your own will.
You like your own will.
No, for us to avoid things like these ones, things like apana, mimi na feel mimi huyu akikufa because of this inafaa iende kwetu. Na ona feel since mimi nilikuwa na provide lazima vitu ziende wapi? Ziende kwako. To avoid such scenarios, do you think as couples you should sit down and write wills together?
I think
You
as a man,
you write to will of your personal property.
But now that
You're writing a will of your property.
in the event that the property
as a man, as the head of the family,
yes.
you actually leave the will. You write the will. And leave the wife to be the executor of the will.
Of the will.
Yes.
Yeah, because she's the one next to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
and then you can put other conditions, lazima take care of the kids, nini.
Yeah.
But let her be the executor of the will.
And of course, an
I like the way I don't know how accurate this information is. The information that was on socials whereby Leonard Mambo
alikufa bila property.
No, nasikia si alikufa bila property. Nasikia alikuwa na doko account.
Okay.
But alisema ndio hii pesa muweze kuiaccess. You need to, all of you, the parties that are involved, they need to agree.
But even Kibaki yake kwa hivyo. Kibaki imekuwa if you disagree,
yes,
kwa family unatolewa kwa hiyo ile.
Yende kwa trustees.
Trustees wanakutoa. But again mambo ya will nilikwambia, the mambo ya will ni funny, You look at Mishuki. Daughter may decide nataka 30 billion. Nothing is going on. If the old man wakes up and sees how Windsor is today,
manze,
atalia. But you see, huyu ni jamaa alikuwa na sacrifice everything
for the family, for the lineage.
But again, I think trustees pia wanakulaga sana pale wako kwa will. As we talked with the other guy the day of the will. The lawyer. Trustees wanakula sana. Me, I think you just do kama hizi chats za SK. Mimi, if I have na naona kutakuwa na problem, better sell my property nikupatie kila mtu pesa yake. Ama ni divide vitu according to the will. Because pia women squeeze weko. Ile kitu upatie woman is there.
What do you mean women squeeze weko?
Jamani ilikuwa will wa women wawekwe. These days women wanawekwa. But again inakuwa tricky ukipatia woman property ya ancestral.
Are you talking about inheritance? Like
inheritance ya will, Okay. Imekuwa define ukipatia woman.
I told you there was bias.
Woman mambo ya family land. Kwanza anaweza wa Nigeria. Wako Kenya law. Wakidivide inakuwa 50-50. After some time watu wanaongea oga na huko Uluyani. Uluyani wana watu wameongea oga.
Unasema Samia na shida yake ni nini?
Hao watu wako huko mbali unaona wanaongea oga. Na so ni 50 ndio upatie wili, lakini useme okay, ila ndio tao tutapatia your sister hii wewe ile ushago patia hata kijana wa pili.
Kijana si pia wao wanauzanga shamba za ancestral,
lakini at least ubaki na kitu yako huko. Unajua cause inakufa. As I told you, inakufa.
Yeah, true.
If you take most of these guys quiz watu wengi wetu wako nje.
Yeah, true.
So ukimwambia rudi huko hataki. Because world imekuwa village, unajua unaongea WhatsApp ni yake. Wengi wanachomwa na story inaisha.
So both of you, should marriage include financial agreements?
What do you mean by financial agreement? Kuna financial agreement ya kusema wewe take care of jikoni, mimi na take care.
So financial agreements ni vitu kama hizi.
Na kila kitu na namba ya gari, unajua kama hizo. So financial agreement aje.
So financial agreement ni vitu kama hizi, for example, prenup. Something like a prenup. Before you get into a marriage, you are like, before nikoe, I had this establishment. Like for example, nilikuwa na Enka as my establishment before you came to the picture. So the moment you go into a marriage, we are like, in case something happens to me in the course of this marriage, Enkang should belong to my
daughter,
my family, wazazi wangu.
Yeah,
so don't contest it, si ndio?
Yeah.
But unakuja unapata kwa the course of this marriage, the only property that you acquired is not making as much money as it was meant to make. Alafu ushakufa, Enkang ninatengeneza domob. Alafu all of a sudden bibi anaamua zile za hapana, I need to be part of Enkang because I believe nilichangia kwa nini kwa success ya Enkang. So those are the financial agreements that na feel we need to have. Yeah,
nasema wife anaweza chukua 10%.
Yes.
Prenup inaweza sema hivyo.
It's the agreement that you guys
you make, which is good.
Yes. You know, also that's we're making an assumption that it's not possible the woman was also wealthier than the guy when they're getting into marriage. That's why I was saying everybody needs to be protected.
Yeah, when you talk about transparency, it's both sides. It's both sides.
Yeah, because I've seen rich women in America outside prenup, and now they are paying to the boyfriend nyingi. Yeah, because they didn't make a prenup. But prenup can mean, unajua sisi tunachukua prenup ni kuwa tu do yangu sikuze. Kuna prenup ya kusema ukizaa every mtu unanzalia na kupatia $10 million kwa sababu bodi yako.
But that's what he's also trying to say. There needs to be some sort of financial agreement.
Yeah, that one is there before. Me, I believe it. Because Kali Club is kwa yangu na saa zingine siko madam ndio anakuja Quran. So pia ameongezea pale kuna waka sana muogopo asema hapa tuwezi iba kama zaidi msema mama atafuta. So I think even some percentage of this should go to her so that they can put it together. And
so what advice would you give couples so this doesn't become a silent conflict in marriage?
Financial transparency.
There
needs to be transparency.
Unlike wale wademu wetu wa yoyo wanu kwa na yoyo boys. Wajuagi financial transparency. Yo nangachanja yako kaka kwa kompyuta kila siku na unakula na unashikilimani. Baya kula hii ng'ombe inafanyaga nini? Kumbe ng'ombe inakono watu. Unaona? Hiyo hapo ndio transparency.
Hapa kuna transparency hapa.
Yeah, why you eat bana. Lakini shida huyu jamaa tokagi asubuhi. Lakini ndio inaingiaga. Wewe jamaa anakondoa tu kwa internet.
So if your wife secretly wrote a will and left everything to her brother,
I told you wills can.
Would you consider that betrayal?
Yeah.
To me it would be a very big betrayal.
Yeah.
Why? Why the brother? Especially kama tuna watoto. Yeah. You have kids.
Unless brother ni trustee.
So the other way, the same question applies to you.
And even at that,
it applies to you too.
I think it's unfair.
Why?
What do you mean? The way he's just said, especially if, are you telling me you are building a life with someone, but you had zero trust in them to think I can't leave anything in this guy's name, and especially the way he was saying, especially if there's children. Mbona uachie brother yako kila kitu? I get you wanting to leave something to, and then maybe unajaribu ku divide possibilities. Maybe we at invest better or think better of the children, you know.
Yeah.
So maybe kuna hiyo wasiwasi, maybe kwa nango na zarimari na maybe hiyo bibi mwingine asishughulikia. But living zero doesn't make sense to me.
So for
You had a whole life with somebody. Doesn't make sense to me.
For someone who's watching you now, what advice would you give them with regards to the topic that we from talking about?
No, people need to have more, I think, trust. Know the person you're with. You need to have some degree of trust.
Kama kuna kitu nimeget kwa conversation,
you need to have
ni trust issues. We have a lot of trust issues.
But that's the issue where you can imagine.
I mean, also
you can imagine staying in Kiambu. Half of the people hapo uliwa na wamebizi zao. Why shouldn't you mtoto ukija huko kwa nini usitest mtoto food kabla? Joroge oka.
Kula kwanza
iko sawa ukiendelea.
Ama nunua tu spark.
Unajua
nunua spark. No, before ukule unapitisha spark juu ya chakula. Tunaweza kuwa mekiwa ni still
kwa na nyasi.
Unajua trust issues don't just come about. Vile ulikuwa unasema people can start at 100% and it slowly decreases over time. Of course they stem from somewhere. They don't just come about. Yeah, so of course I think there needs to be more transparency, more trust. Of course, and I get what too. Sometimes there's some things they want to protect. Ama unapata mwanamume akona or a woman, she has a whole investment that the guy doesn't know about. So even if you do, I think
which happens.
Which happens. Yeah, I think it's
which again you cannot blame a woman.
Yeah.
That in a man anaanza kula kila kitu.
Yeah, true.
Na yuko na watoi. So the woman has to get another place to feed the kids.
Yeah.
So akikuwa na secret account, you cannot even blame the woman.
Also men. I know I've seen a couple where the woman was just lavishly spending the guy's money, but she's bringing zero income to the household, and it's not like she's also making income yake individually. So ni pasatia mwanamume inakuwa squandered. So I mean, if I was the man, I would also want to have my assets and my money protected, because naona mtu ngori wisidhani naweza msaidia.
Wababa, this has been a very honest conversation. The reality is money exposes the truth about relationships. If you are watching this particular episode, I'd like to ask you, would you leave everything to your spouse or to your first family? Would you leave everything to your spouse or to your first family, or should we call it blood family? Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. This has been the Wababaz Show. Until next time, keep it Netwalking TV. See you next episode.
Na tukumbuka kuja wapi?
Tukumbuke kuja Nkang along Magadi Road. Along Magadi Road in Kiserian. Asanteni sana and see you in our next episode. Saizi tunaenda spa, tunaenda kunyolewa, tunaenda kupiga lumbukutu. See you. Tukipatana hapo nje, tuma salams.